So we've been working really hard on learning how to write an essay this year. As we prepare for our writing SOL, we're going to pull a lot of the details together. In this presentation, we're going to talk about how making a claim will help you write a great essay. So what is a claim? A claim is something that you guys are all really good at. A claim is an argument. It's a big idea. All right? It is the writer's opinion. And the claim will support a thesis. So when you make a claim, you're arguing your idea. This is what you believe. All right, let's take a few minutes here to practice. We're going to take a look at one of the prompts that may show up on your SOL test next week. This prompt reads, is it better to take risks and perhaps make some mistakes, or remain cautious and risk nothing? Explain using specific details and examples in your response. The first thing we're going to do is our easy as pie. What is the prompt asking me to do? Is it asking me to write so I can persuade, inform, or entertain and tell a story? Aha, I see that you see some key words. Is it better or? It sounds like we're going to have to make a stand in this, and we're going to be talking somebody into which is best. So this looks like it is a prompt asking us to persuade. The next thing we want to do is we want to take a second and annotate for keywords. Number 2, find the keywords. So while we're looking in, I see the words better, risks, mistakes, cautious, risk nothing. Let's write some of these keywords down. Better. That makes me think that I need to decide whether one thing's better or worse. What is the better way to be? Risks or cautious? Making mistakes. I think the prompt is asking me to decide, is it better to take risks or to be cautious? I don't know. Does that sound right to you guys? Now that we've decided the key words and that the prompt is asking us to persuade, we need to decide on our rafts. Our rafts are the role of the writer, who is the audience, what form are we going to write in, what is the topic, and let's find some strong verbs. We've already decided our role is to persuade. So as the writer, we're going to persuade the reader. Our audience, especially for our essay, for the SOL, unless the prompt has told us differently, we should probably assume it's for a teacher. And since we're writing for the SOL, we're more likely to be writing an essay than a letter or an article. Now remember how we take our key words and we use those to think about what our topic might be. So looking at our key words, I wrote 2 different topics. Is it better to be cautious, or is it better to take risks? Some strong verbs I see right in our prompt is risk. We could use chance. We could use accident. These are all great ideas for our response to this prompt. All right, so now that we've annotated, we found our key words, and we decided on our rafts, it's time to decide on our thesis. Remember, a thesis is our strong statement about what we will be writing about. So we need to decide, are we going to write about it being better to take risks and make mistakes? Or is it better to be cautious and avoid mistakes? You can pick your thesis now. I'm going to move forward with a thesis, it is better to take risks and make mistakes. Now we're finally getting to the good stuff. It's time to plan your essay. So, some of us will be able to use a Panther paragraph while we're writing the SOLs. If not, it's a very easy graphic organizer to draw on your blank paper. Remember, planning your essay should take longer than the actual writing. So all these steps are important. When we look at our Panther paragraph, we're going to think about it as a 5-paragraph essay today. There are 5 different parts. The first part is the introduction, and that's going to include our hook, our thesis statement, our broad claim, and a hint of the details to come. Then our middle 3 paragraphs will be our 3 details with our 3 claims. And then our conclusion is going to summarize everything we wrote with a strong finish saying why we believe. This next part's pretty easy. We already decided on our thesis. I went ahead and I decided on it is better to take risks and make mistakes. I'm going to leave the rest of my introduction blank right now. I always believe it's important to work on my 3 details after I decide on my thesis. It makes the rest of the introduction and the conclusion easier to write later. So now I have to make 3 claims that are going to support my thesis. You know, sometimes we get SOL prompts and we really don't have a life experience that would match up to it. Let me tell you, it's okay to use your imagination. If you can't think of something from your own life experience, then imagine something. No one's going to be checking your facts. All right, so we did decide the thesis. It's better to take risks and make mistakes. So I need to make 3 claims. My first claim is going to be making a mistake can feel traumatic, so it's easy to remember. I know many times when I've made mistakes, I feel my face get red and I have an emotional reaction. I do tend to remember those moments a lot more than when I'm calm and happy and content. My next claim is taking a risk is exciting. Taking risks is a lot more exciting than taking the easy way. My third claim is going to be trying something new sticks with you longer. You know, when you do the same things every day, like drive home from school, sometimes you get home and you're like, I do not even remember driving because it's so boring and something you do all the time. But when you try something new, you go a different way, you stop at a restaurant, you might remember your trip home longer. Now that I've thought about my 3 details a little bit, I am going back to my introduction and I'm going to make a strong claim. I've already said my thesis is it's better to take risks and make mistakes. Now, I'm making a claim about what I believe. So I'm going to say, you learn more. Well, this is a good start. I have my claims and I have my thesis. Now I have to think of examples, things from my life or things that I know about that will support my claims, evidence. I'm going to start with claim number 1. I had said making a mistake can feel traumatic, so it's easy to remember. When was a time that something traumatic happened to me? You know what? Once I was riding my bike and I hit some gravel right when I tried to turn a corner, and I flipped off my bike and I scraped both of my elbows, both of my knees, and I got bruises all over. And you know what? I never tried to turn right when I was hitting gravel again, because I learned in a very traumatic way that turning your bike wheel when you're riding in gravel can. All right, claim 1 was easy. Now claim 2, taking a risk is exciting. I know. When I was 10, I went on this really cool whitewater rafting trip. And like my mom wasn't there, I went with a neighbor and their kids. So, I was kind of like on my own. And I remember I was really excited and I was a little scared. So I really paid attention and I listened to. Oh my gosh, I am so stuck. I have a claim for number 3. Trying something new sticks with you longer, but I can't think of something new I tried. I'm really getting writer's block now. Oh wait, I don't have to do something real. What's something new that would really stick with someone? I know, I bet eating a bug. Eating a bug would be something that somebody would never forget. I mean, like, even just sucking in a gnat's kind of nasty. What if I made it really good? Trying something new sticks with you longer. After I ate a cricket, I never forgot the crunchy texture. Wow, look how full my Panther paragraph's getting. I already have most of my introduction written. All I need is a hook. How about this? Have you ever done something so gross it gave you nightmares? That's a good one, isn't it? Because, like, if I really ate a cricket, it would give me nightmares. So now I've got my hook, I have my thesis, I have my strong claim, I have my 3 details with examples. What do I need now? Oh, I know. All I have left is that conclusion. Oh, wow, this is really getting to be a full Panther paragraph. Now I need a nice strong conclusion. I need to take advantage of all my different details and tie it back into my intro. In my intro, I talked about how being more excited helps you to learn more. So I've got to tie that into my conclusion too. How does this sound? Taking risks makes you remember more things. Being scared, like when I fell off my bike. Excited, like when I went whitewater rafting. Or grossed out, when I pretended to eat a cricket, is memorable. Taking risks and making mistakes is better than being cautious. So I'm ready to write, and so are you. We have lots of details filled out on our Panther paragraph. Remember, you don't have to write full sentences on the Panther paragraph. Just jot down your bullets. Now, writing is not going to take any time at all. And I'm all organized. I have all my claims. Now I'm going to write a terrific essay. Remember all of these details. I hope they help you in your writing. Good luck.